Hello everyone, I'm your host, the RPG Goddess Famous. We have yet another Suikoden video, brand new day, more Suikoden news. I wanted it to see out tomorrow on the day when it actually came out, even if I'm only a day late, but I was literally up till about midnight last night with a video, so I had to leave it to today. Anyway, the Suikoden HD 1 and 2 remasters comes out tomorrow, the 6th of March 2025. We all know that and we're all pretty excited, but we have some new news. Two very exciting things. One, we're getting a Suikoden anime, and two, we are getting a brand new Suikoden game. Granted, it's a mobile game, but it is the first new Suikoden game since Suikoden 5 in how many odd years? At least 20 years. Somebody have to tell me, I should really look this up. But anyway, it's definitely been a long, long time, and we're finally getting more Suikoden. So for those of us wondering, like myself, as I mentioned plenty of times in previous videos, where are we going to get more Suikoden? We actually are. We're going to get an animation, which or an anime, whatever you want to call it, which is something I never would have even thought of. I never really would have even considered that we would get it. But it just seems so perfectly wonderful. I don't know which game they're going to follow. I have a feeling it's Suikoden 2, and I'll get into that soon as to why I think that. But, I mean, they have such amazing stories, so the animes have such potential. They could do animes for all the games. You know what I mean? But what I'm curious is, will the anime be showed in cinemas? Will it just be on Netflix? Probably on something like Netflix or various streaming platforms. Will it be a movie? Will it be a part one, part two movie? Will it be a TV series? And if so, how many episodes will we get? How many seasons will we get? Will we get more seasons after the first one? Many questions. But it's certainly very exciting because I mean, these stories are just so beautiful, and having them told in a game is amazing because you literally get to experience the story and play it yourself. When you watch the movie, you're enjoying the story, but you're enjoying it vicariously. When you play a game, it actually feels like you're there because you're the one that's fought every little battle to get where you are. You're the one who's talked to every person, done every little thing, and been there every step of the way, and watched everyone grow and watched the story progress because you've been the one at the helm controlling the ship. So it's a whole different experience to watching a movie. But by the same token, these games are also perfect for a movie. Not only do they have the perfect story, perfect characters, all the great twists and turns that you would expect from a great movie, great anime, whatever. But the art style is perfectly suited because they're literally in an anime style anyway. So all you've got to do is use that existing anime style into an animation, and it'll just fit perfectly. Plus, the games are not voice acted. Well, 1 and 2 are not. 4 and 5 were voice acted. So we do know what it's like to have our characters speak in a couple of games. But as for Suikoden 1 and 2 and 3, we don't know what those characters would sound like aside from what we have in our own head or the voices we give them when we play. So actually seeing them on screen, watching that story play out with that movie experience where you're watching it and you're experiencing that wonderful experience vicariously and actually seeing it all play out on the screen, maybe even a big screen, how cool would that be? And hearing whoever they're going to get, whoever it may be, to do the voice acting, hearing those scenes play out and the voices being heard, oh, it's just going to be so damn amazing. Yeah, I'm so excited for this. I don't know when it'll come out. It's safe to say it won't be for a while because any movie or anime or whatever, it takes a lot of work, and animation takes even more work. So we could be looking at least a year or two before it comes out. But it's something to look forward to, and it's hope for the series because, like I just said, we were wondering if we were going to get something new, and here we are. We've got something new. The other thing we're going to go over is the new Suikoden game, which is for the mobile called Suikoden Starleap. Um, but we'll get into that next. So for now, let's go over this trailer together, which is very short. It's only 30 seconds, but let's watch it together, shall we? Just look at that beautiful waterfall. And this is where I want to pause that. At first, when I was seeing this trailer, I didn't twig because this is my second time watching it. As much as I try to stay blind until I do my videos, this couldn't help but pop up in my YouTube recommended, and I knew I had to cover it. Along with the mobile game. So, but anyway, we can clearly see here that this is the waterfall scene where you're running away at the very beginning. At the beginning of Suikoden 2, Joy and Ryu are running away after the sneak attack on the Unicorn Brigade that they're soldiers in. And it's actually a sneak attack orchestrated by not only their own captain who has betrayed them, Raud, but also orchestrated by the higher up evil Prince Luca Blight. Anyway, our characters have to run and fight for their lives, and they end up having to jump off this cliff where you can see this waterfall facing. And they make a promise to reunite together, and they mark that promise in stone by each etching mark from their sword into the stone. So obviously this is from Suikoden 2, which tells me that the anime is at the very least going to be about Suikoden 2, or it's going to feature some of the events of Suikoden 2, which does make a whole lot of sense considering that Suikoden 2 is considered to be not only the best game in the franchise, but to have the best story, best characters, best gameplay. It's the Suikoden formula at its absolute best. It's the Suikoden formula that works in its most perfect and purest form. I mean, Suikoden 1 was good, but Suikoden 2 just takes everything about that game and makes it better. 3, 4, and 5 are also good in their own right, but I think the formula just is definitely at its finest in 2. So this is interesting. Let's continue on. Very, very cool. Now we have this, and as far as I know, Konami's studios or whatever they're called is going to do the animation. I can't remember what that symbol's for. I think it's one of the true runes. Looks like a rune. But maybe it's the Bright Shield rune, which might tell us that, again, this is about Suikoden 2. I'm not sure. Somebody, again, that knows more about Suikoden, you'll have to let me know. That'd be interesting to find out. I'm sure somebody could recognise that symbol and tell me exactly what it is. So, yeah, very cool. Just look at the stars. They look so pretty. Shining away on a beautiful night sky. Oh, it'll be such a glorious day when this comes out. Suikoden the anime. So that's it for that. So again, it looks like it's going to be about Suikoden 2. That's a guess, but going by what little we can see, and there isn't much to go on, but it's obviously in very early stages of development if this is all they've got to show us. But like any good thing, once we get closer to it, we're bound to get more news. Very excited for this. I cannot wait. I'll be watching it many, many times. I can tell one watch is simply not going to be enough. But yeah, it's official. Suikoden is back. And along with it being back, have a look at this, guys. How freaking cool is this? I've been talking and talking about how I want to see the Suikoden series return, and so have many other people been shouting from the rooftops. Please let the remasters do well, and let Konami see that they've done well and they're popular, and people still want the games, and there's still a market for the games, and that they will continue to make them. And right off the bat, before we've even had Suikoden remasters released, we have an announcement of another Suikoden game. So even if it's a mobile game, which I personally don't really get into, I don't really consider them to be proper games, mainly because I hate playing on a touchscreen. But anyway, and not only playing on a touchscreen, but playing on a tiny little phone or a tablet. Even a tablet's not really big enough for me. I prefer a controller and a TV. I'm old school. I'm boring. Anyway, it might only be a mobile game, but it's still a game. And again, it's the first game we've had in God knows how many years. So the series is back. That's official. And if we're already getting this, then who's to say we won't get that Suikoden 6 or those spin-offs or whatever in the future. So looks like this really is the beginning, just like I was hoping all along. So freaking cool. Anyway, this is just over 2 minutes. It has Japanese audio, so we're not going to be able to understand the talking or the dialogue while sound it, but let us go ahead and watch this together and break it down, shall we?
私の力を正しく導いてくれるこの
It's just like I thought it's in Japanese.
人のおかげで笑って過ごせるようになりました。
How cool is this? This, I'm guessing, if I've got my blinders on correctly, this looks like a home base. It doesn't look like just a town, it looks like a home base. And it would be much of a Suikoden game without a home base, even in a mobile game. So I'm guessing this is the home base, and you can see it has this beautiful 2D pixel style, but it's kind of giving Octopath Traveler vibes. You know, it's got that HD 2D pixel art style. So we have the 2D sprites, but in a new style, like we've seen in many recent games. Looks really beautiful, nice and colourful. Anyway, let's go on. Look at that. Let me just go back, we can see a shop there. So we've got an inn there, that's cool. And a tavern. And it looks so far like this character is new. I don't recognise him, but it makes sense because it is a new game. Be interesting to see if this game has any new or returning characters in it. Because I'm definitely a fan of recurring characters, as I've mentioned before, and games that exist in the same world and continue to build on that world in future games. So, it'd be interesting to see if we have any of the characters from previous games appear. Oh, we have a boar there. It looks like they've taken the boar to kill for meat or whatever. And those boars are an enemy you fight in Suikoden games. I think they're in nearly every Suikoden game, those boars. And here we have our first look at some dialogue, which of course is in Japanese. Here we have one character that looks like a new race. Whatever that critter is, kind of looks like a dog with very floppy ears and a bunny tail or something. Haven't seen that before. More like a bobtail actually, but I haven't seen this critter before. I wonder what species he is. This must be when you're traversing the field. You see a town in the background, and everything looks absolutely stunning. The colours are popping out, the pixel art is on point, the music is nice. Really looks very beautiful so far.
世界を創造したとされる。
We can see the sun going down here, that's really nice. So it looks like there might be a day-night cycle.
27ある。
Yep, it definitely is, because we just saw night back then.
27
And yeah, you can see the stars in the clouds. So it's definitely a day-night cycle, that's cool.
ある。真の紋章。
This must be a dungeon. Those flames look really nice. I love effects like this in games, they really help make them pop. This looks like a remaster. I'm not sure if it's remaster shop or just a cutscene. Interesting though.
変化の紋章はそのうちの一つ。
心の強さが人。
One thing I'm noticing, we're seeing a lot of unique sprite animations, which is a staple of the Suikoden games, well, sprite-based Suikoden games, so I'm glad to see these are getting a return here. They really make Suikoden games what they are, because they have so much character with all these cute little unique animations they have.
人を引きつけ強い者たちが集まってくる。それは里の将来にとって。
And they've got these things, I'm not sure what you call these, but like those little symbols that appear when, like a sweat drop or whatever, when characters are nervous or laughing or doing something silly or they're flabbergasted or whatever you want to call it. Another little detail to add character.
でも大事なことです。
若様、若様。
紋章をだ。
So we're getting our first look at battle. I really hope these are turn-based battles. I'm going to be so pissed off tonight. I'll play it regardless, but I'll enjoy it a whole lot more if they're turn-based, please, if they're even going to be turn-based. Suikoden has always been turn-based just because on my old doesn't mean you got to change everything. Anyway.
出せ 紋章を出せ。
おい、なんだよこれ。
風の噂によるとあなた。
This is cool. I wonder where this is. Can't tell whether that's a boss or some ancient ruin or something, but this looks pretty cool. It all looks really cool, actually. Very, very nice. I wonder what release date we'll have for this game.
珍しい紋章をお持ちのようですね。
私、なんてことを。
逃げろ。
We can't see her name, but I like her design. So she must be a character from Starleap. Very nice. This is very interesting. Looks like we're getting war battles as well. Very cool. So we can see we've got enemy units. We've got the icons to show which enemy units, ally units, and the icon to show which ones they are. We've got machine health bars down there. So that looks like a sorry, I keep going back. But yeah, I wonder what this icon here is. It looks like a pause button. Maybe battles pause when you're making a turn, or maybe you can actually pull them. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it looks like a pause symbol. This here is probably the title, like, you know, Battle of whatever. And these numbers and symbols, I'm not sure what they are. Oh, they look like elements. So it looks like we've got fire, water, wind, lightning. Interesting. So maybe there'll be elemental elements to the battles, like fire being weak against water and things like that. Or maybe they're spells, and that shows the number of spell usages you have left. I don't know, but that's very, very nice. It looks like everyone's got a health. And I just know if we look here at the character portraits next to the health bars, they have a little symbol beside them. That must tell us at a glance what their element is. So each character has a war battle. Not a war battle, each character has an element, so that's really nice. So that's cool. I wasn't expecting to get war battles in a mobile game, but it is Suikoden, so again, it makes a whole lot of sense. That's a really nice little addition right there. Oh my god, that is Vicky. There you go, back just a tiny bit. Oh, it's Vicky. So, right here we have a returning character. That is Vicky. Oh, I love Vicky. It's been in my last video, but I'll say it again. I love Vicky. She basically opens up fast travel. So once you get the key item, blinking mirror, all you got to do is go talk to her, and she would teleport you to any location you've previously visited. As long as you've been there before, you can go there again in a click of a button. Really quick and easy. Really nice. Makes it really cool. Fast travel, but Vicky's full of mystery. People wonder about her blinking rune, whether it's a true rune, and where she comes from, what the world she comes from, like why she keeps teleporting, why she doesn't seem to remember things, why she's so ditzy, you know, how come it seems to work that when she sneezes she teleports. There's heaps of fan theories, fanfics, speculation, mystery, intrigue about her. She's really a damn it. Sorry guys, bear with me. Oh, look at that for an awesome shot. That is definitely flicked with the blue lightning, as they call him. With the moon and the clouds behind him. Looks epic. So we have two characters that are going to be returning into this. We've got Vicky and Flick. That's very cool. So glad Flick's in it. And it's returning, so Flick is so awesome. And he's a really cute too. So he's on my life. But yes, it was a lucky woman. Well, not lucky, you know. Her life ended, but lucky to have Flickers in there. Anyway, Really, really cool. That makes me so happy. Looks like this is a town. You can see a market there, big building in the distance, some stairs, people wandering around. I love it when you get to explore a new village in a game. It's like a break from the journey. It doesn't look nice. One thing I'm noticing though, which I'm not real keen on, is when games do that blur effect in the background. It seems to hurt my eyes. So you can see that arch and that building right in the background looks sort of blurry because they're distant. I'd rather see them, but just, see them clearly, but way off in the distance than have a close-up blurry image. It's just not too good on my eyes. I already need this long distance things, and it just doesn't help. Just not real keen on that. But other than that, the town looks really nice. So that's good to see. We're going to get towns. Oh, it's a given in a Suikoden game. But sometimes they cut things like this out. You don't know. Sometimes you don't always get exactly what you think you're going to get when mobile games come out. But so far, I'm really impressed with this. So we have another town. We can see an mother in the background. You can see our character sprites looking very beautiful, very cool. I like the style. This looks like a small village. We've got these small stone buildings. Very nice. Okay, so we can see this town looks like a mountain town. There's mountains in the background. We've got the sky and the clouds looking gloriously pretty. We've got a view from the distance of that inn we were just at. Oh god, this looks really, really nice. Actually, I just also I want this to be a free-to-play game, or whether you have to pay for it regardless. I'll buy it anyway. But it'd be interesting to see because a lot of mobile games are free these days. So, oh look right here. There's one thing I know, that is this is Gregminster. So we have a town that we're returning to. So looks like we're returning to Suikoden, which checks out because Suikoden games are all the same world, but it makes sense that we'll be exploring new areas. This is a new game, but we're also going to be going back to some old areas. And I love Grimness. It's the capital of Suikoden 1. It's got a really nice town theme and a really cool design. So it's really nice to see that we'll be going back to previous locations, or at least one previous location in Starlight. Like I said, I love when games have little cool past events, past places and people and things like that in games. It's really, really nice little touch of world building that I absolutely adore. Given the choice, I would prefer a game like this over another game. Standalone games can be cool, but there's just something about this intricate world building that keeps building and building upon each other with each new game that I don't know, I'm in love with it. Just lets you learn more and more about the world and remind you of how fun it was in previous games to be in those worlds and have little new bits of information and callbacks. It's really, really nice. This looks like the title of the game. Not Starlink, but it's obviously got 108 in the name as well. It's probably called Genso Suikoden 108 Starlink. That'd be my guess, but I don't know Japanese. Somebody does know Japanese, maybe you can tell me. Anyway, very cool.
あなたと共にいたい。私は。
I just realised I wanted to have voice acting. Because this could be just a voiceover to, give commentary to the video, or it could be that the characters have voice acting. I don't see why they wouldn't. Because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of mobile games that have voice acting, so that's actually an interesting question. Does this game have voice acting? It's looking like it might, I reckon. I actually really hope it does. I like doing voices to games. I think it's fun. But I actually think it's more fun when you don't have to do it and you can hear the voices for yourself. Because unless you just, I don't like the voice, which I never really have a problem with them. Aside from maybe the odd annoying one. It's just so much easier to, instead of imagining the voice, have the voice done for you. That way you know how it's going to sound. But again, it's also really fun, like when I do Let's Plays to do voiceovers. It's funny actually. I don't know if I'm the only one, but when I used to play with my friends as a kid back in the day, I used to do voices even then. And now people do them all the time in videos, but I was doing them way, way back in the day. Excuse me, guys. Had to cough, my asthma's not the best at the moment. Anyway.
もっと変わりたいんです。幻想水湖伝スターリープ。
We have this beautiful image coming out on iOS and Android by Konami Digital Entertainment. It's a really pretty image. These must be our main characters that we're seeing here. How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. Interesting. And I was surprised by that's interesting because you always start with 6 characters in Suikoden. You always have a party of 6. Well, just like in Suikoden 4, we had 5. Well, not 5, 4. Okay, well that was fun. So yeah, I don't know when this game will be coming out. Could be soon, it could be a long time. It looks like they've got a fair way into it because we've got a fair bit of footage, not like just a tiny, tiny little bit of footage that would tell us very early in. They've actually got a decent amount of footage. But whether or not that means the game is right around the corner, I don't know. I doubt it would be though. We wouldn't be getting 2 games right away. We might be getting an announcement. That doesn't mean it's coming out right now or anytime soon. But yeah, I don't know how long it'll take. Could be a little while, could be a long time, but sorry about that. But whenever it does come out, it's going to be very cool to know that we have a new official game in the Suikoden series. I mean, this is what fans have been wanting for so long. We've been shouting from the rooftops that we want this. We finally got it. It just makes my heart sing with happiness. And literally, we only have one more day until the Suikoden remasters. They're literally coming out tomorrow. Cannot wait. I'm going to be gaming my absolute head off. I'm going to be playing all day, every day if I can, for as long as I can, until I finish both of them. I don't think I'm going to be satisfied until I've devoured every last bit of those games. But yeah, really, really cool stuff here. Some really cool announcements. My next video is going to be covering the Suikoden Live, which came out yesterday. Like I said before, I know I'm a day late, so be it. I like to do things in my own time. It'll still be coming out before the game releases, which is what I wanted, because by then all that stuff's kind of going to be old news anyway, because we already have the full game ahead of us. So I'm on a time crunch. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I've got lots more Suikoden videos planned. I want to do Richmond investigations, let's play to the Genso Suikoden visual novels for PlayStation 1, maybe even go back to Suikoden 1 and 2 on PlayStation and do a let's play. More old book videos to cover the old books from the remaining games I haven't covered. And yeah, I'm going to add a new Games I Love and Why for Suikoden once it comes out about the remasters. So I hope you enjoyed this. I've got lots planned. Been really enjoying getting into my videos lately. Hope you've enjoyed all these new videos that are coming out. I don't know if I'll be able to keep this pace up, but I can promise you all one thing. I won't be leaving you hanging for months without videos anymore. I'm back into it and enjoying being back into it. So, once again, I've been your host, the RPG Goddess Gamer. Thank you so much all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Tell me all what you think of it. It'd be nice to get a discussion going and let me know what you think in a comment below. If you liked the video, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, leaving a comment like I mentioned before, and sharing it with your friends, all those good things. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but actually doing those small things like likes, subbing, commenting actually mean quite a lot, especially if you're only a very small content creator like myself who wants to grow the channel and grow their presence. Those things actually mean a lot. They show me that you care and that you appreciate what I do. I'm also now on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Links will be in the video description and on the channel page. If you're interested in joining over there, you can follow and you'll find out exactly when all the new videos are coming out, so you'll never miss anything, and all the channel news will show you support. And also the majority of people who watch my videos are not actually subscribed. So if you're one of those people who watch and aren't subscribed, which is about 90% of you, it'd mean an awful lot. You actually not be that person and click the button because it only takes a minute to subscribe. It's free, it doesn't take long, and you'll never miss a video. And yeah, anyway, once again, guys, I've been your host, the RPG Goddess Gamer. Thank you so much all for watching. Let me know what you think. I love you all, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.